Alrighty, I got the dog. Mario's Spring Shop Storage Challenge. I'm going to turn my clock into a little storage cabinet. I want to have somewhere for my nice chisels and my maker tools. So I'm going to use that. And I've also got this nice black butt reclaimed from David Kelly at Ned's Woodwork. You're not real keen on being in here at the moment, are ya? Got some more pine pallets laying around the shed that I want to start to run down a bit, so I may use some of this for the roundy butt and save the nice black butt for inside the cabinet. We'll see how we go. The plan is to actually make a circular cabinet. The clock sits on the wall, which is cool, but it takes up space on the wall. In a small shed, the walls are now proving themselves the most valuable for space. So I want to get some stuff in behind this, and then I'm going to mount it somewhere around my big ass workbench. I've got to do some maths, a bit of pi r squared to find out, no, that's area. I need to do a bit of, what's the other one? 2 pi r. Cleaned up all the pine pallets, definitely going to use those for the drum, and also cleaned up Ned's Tasmanian black butt. I'll use that for all the tool hanging bits and pieces. However, I don't want to use too much on this project because it's really nice stuff. I reckon it would look awesome in mallets, and it's also as hard as... Oh! I don't know why I went that high. Oh, I think I just pulled a tit. Okay, so I've just cut the circle open. I've got some spaces in here. I just wanted to open that circumference up just slightly so it sits outside of this inside lip. I don't want to get to the point where I've got to jam that in. It's got a bit of lateral circular movement. As long as you can't see the circle from the outside, happy days. Nothing the belt sander can't fix. Shouldn't take long at all. Okay, I've got somewhat of a round drum. Now, that's a pretty dodgy way to do it. If you want to check out a really cool way to round off drums, head over to Phil's channel. It's the Shimbine Drum Company. He has heaps of cool jigs and heaps of actual knowledge on how to do this really well if you're interested in that sort of thing. Right, cannot remember if I've done a actual sticker sponsor shout out for this bloke. He is the nicest man that you will meet in the comments of pretty much every YouTube video you'll watch on the internet ever. There's his sticker. His name's Mehmet. He's in Turkey, and he is just an absolute champion. Go and check him out, and go say g'day in the comments and let him know that I sent you. Cool. See ya. So I've only got the two internal parts for hanging tools. I have check squared in this round thing. I'm actually going to put drill holes through the back, and I'm going to attach these pieces with screws from the back side. If I don't like it in the future, change tools, whatever, I can just pull the parts out, replace them with different bits and pieces. Saying that, given the amount of time that I spend with a chisel, this is probably not going to change for a very long time. All right, not this time. Not this time, pink haters. What I'm going to do is just use up a bit of this walnut stain and varnish just to darken up the outside, and then I'm going to spray paint the inside blue just to have a bit of contrast against the tools and my little wooden brackets. Here comes the dog. Check him out. He's nearly doubled since the last video. Look at this. Okay, get out. Nothing oozes class like stain on belt sanded pine. Just going to chuck a little bit of Manny's homemade wax on these. They don't really need finish, I don't, but I think it'll just look a bit cooler, and I'll let me test that out a bit more for him. So looks cool. That makes the black butt look pretty rad. I've basically just got to hold my pieces in their positions, little pilot hole through the back, and drive in the screws. Okay, some hinges. Now, this is where it may get a bit ugly, so I'm going to turn the camera off in the best interest of all of us. So, the back of this is wonky as, especially this outer rim. I pretty much used whatever timber I had, and it was all different thicknesses. But at the point of making this, I didn't really care, as long as the front looked cool. So, there will be up and downies, all sorts, but I'll attempt to get these on, and then I can put all the pieces on the inside of the clock for the rest of the tools. Oops. Guess I'll have to make a new mallet. Alrighty, got Cuffy's woodwork mallet. Check square. Check square junior. Okay, I got my sliding bevel from Vip and Envisage Designs. And finally, the newest edition, Stabby McStabface marking knife from Darren at 2x Forge. Hang about. That goes that way. That's got a magnet. Okay, I'm going to call that done. Now, this wasn't the most finest piece of woodworking you'll ever see. It's shop storage. I just wanted to make something cool out of my cool clock. The hinge mechanism, that took me several goes to figure out how to get that to work nicely so that this clock seats inside. So the clock itself isn't beautifully square. It's actually pretty wonky donkey. The front is beautifully flat, and when it's on the wall it's fine as a clock, but now as a cupboard I just had to figure all those things out. I think I've achieved the purpose. I've got my cool hand tools near my cool bench, and they're easily accessible, and it was a bit of good fun. So thanks very much, Mario, for hosting the challenge and making me do something like this. So make sure you go and check out all the other videos in this little challenge. He's got an awesome prize pool, and he's come up with a great way to make it super fun. Is you put a video in, you get an entry, and then they draw some winners out of the hat. So you don't have to be that good at making anything. So I'm in with a chance. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks again to everyone that has subscribed and has helped my channel grow. I really do appreciate it. So if you haven't done so and you want to, that would be awesome. Alrighty, catch you later. Also got myself a Bando's mallet. Now, I couldn't make that fit in this cabinet. I've still got heaps of other things I can do in the future. So for now, I can sit right there.